tailbone, your hips, to elevate your hips up and drop your back in if you need that support. A strap if you need it for your legs, because it's always a help to have a strap with you. So let's go ahead and wiggle side to side, back and forth, and circle around, nice and big circles. We always do this at the beginning to see where we're at in our hips and our joints. It's a good awareness, a good body check. Remember, if your knees hurt, you need to bring those legs out in front of you or even to the side of you. You have a choice where those legs should be for you. Let's reverse that circle and go the other way. Other way. All the way around. Getting that back to loosen up and those legs to loosen up. Good. And then I want your shoulders just to roll up and back, loosening up the upper back and the shoulders. Let it roll. My legs can be crossed, they can be out, they can be wherever I want my legs to be to feel comfortable for me. And then let's just go ahead and go side to side, being mindful that this is probably, some of you, the first energy that you've done, so make sure your spine is safe. And I might have to come straight up higher instead of so far over. It's your energy in your back that you're bringing an awareness to, so make sure that you are aware of that back. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to come across the body, getting the shoulders, scapula to stretch forward. Just let it plop, let it plop. And I'm going right over my shoulder, literally right over my shoulder. And then I'm going to go right down underneath behind my hip. So it's down and back. It's a whole different stretch. Make sure you go slow enough to really feel, and not so fast that you lose the ability to feel that spine and how it's reacting to these twists. 2 more. 1 more. Good. We're going to interlock those hands in front of you. Interlock them. Draw the shoulder blades down. Scapula presses down and towards the ribs. My hands are pushing out. My elbows rotate in. We're going to come all the way up. Move those ribs back and forth. Move them, move them, move them. Can you stretch out your legs in this movement? And keep pulling up into the hands. And so your hands are touching that ceiling right above you. And I'm just rocking now. I'm going to kind of rock into my right hip, left hip, but I'm lifting the opposite hip up. The opposite hips. And I want to try to be tall. Don't sit back into your sit bones. Sit tall on your sit bones. All the way up tall. All the way. 2 more. 1 more. Now can you walk all the way up? Let your rib cage move. And walk all the way back, 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 and up, 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 up. Come on, it all comes from your hips and your waistline. Move back and back and back and back and up and up and up and up and up. And lean forward. Just kind of shake those shoulders. You don't have to touch your toes. You can just drop your hands down to your earth, down to your shins, down to your feet. Just shake, 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 shake. And come up. Bring your right leg up. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. So right leg. We're going to scoop the belly in, round the back. Let the scapula, shoulders rub forward. And come all the way down slowly. Slowly. Draw that knee into your chest. Circle it around. Now this is where you need that extra little support for your head. So if I need support for my head, I put that blanket right underneath my neck, and it can be high. I just don't want to see the chin lifting up. I want to absolutely drop the chin down to my chest and elongate the crown of my head. And reverse that circle. Go the other way. Other way. Now, you can use your strap on your foot, or you can plant your hands down. I'm just going to lift my leg up and down about 10 times. Just bringing a warmth into my leg. My bottom leg is powerful, or I can bend my bottom leg. And that just gives me a little bit more support in my back and in my whole torso in unison, or as a unit. Let's go. 4 more. 3 more. 2, and hold it up, hold it up. We're going to walk up that leg, just any amount, stretching that back, shoulders down, deep breath, pull that leg gently towards your chest, just stretching. And again, if I had my strap, it would be on the foot for more support. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly let that leg drop down to the ground. And then I'm going to slide it up the earth and lift it right back up to the sky. Flex the foot and slowly drop down to the earth. Slide it right back up the floor and come up to the sky. Flex and come down to the earth. One more time. Slide, lift it up. Flex it down, flex it down, flex it down. Slide it up. Hold on to the shin. Stretch. Now let this leg tick-tock side to side. Just let that hip release, let that quad release for a moment. And we're going to bring this leg off to the side and slide it down. I'm going to slide my other leg up, my left leg. I'm going to rock that leg side to side, just releasing, and then I'm going to circle. Same thing, my right leg can be straight or my right leg can be bent. It's my choice what I do with that leg. How much support I need in my upper body. Reverse that circle. Go the other way. Now, you can use the belt. I don't even know what I did with that belt, so I can show you. Okay, so I can put the belt on my foot. It's okay to have that belt on my foot and help me come up and down. So, or I can do it without the belt. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. Keep your other leg strong. If it is straight, it is strong, and it's pushing down into the earth. If it's bent, then it's helping your upper body stay stable. Let's go. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Now flex it, come down, come down, come down. Slide it up the floor. Use your tummy and then lift that leg up. Flex and come down. Slide up the floor, lift up, lift up, lift up, and flex down. Slide up. You know you can always use ankle weights on your leg to create more power or more strength if you have them. Next time maybe you might, if you want to, grab them and use them on your legs. Let's go all the way up and lift, flex down. Last time, come up, hold it up, round your spine all the way up. Pull that leg towards the chest, just stretching that hamstring really deeply. 2 more, 1 more, and let it go. Hold that leg. Slide your other leg up, and we're going to circle those legs in opposite direction, and reverse that circle. So we're just warming up the body parts, the parts we're going to be using. And then I'm going to come up and hold both legs up. Now keeping my knees together, I'm going to alternate my legs up and down, slowly, just like that. But if I have my knee and it hurts, I do smaller motion. Notice my legs aren't doing a lot of movement. My knees are together, and if you can take that extra blanket, that extra something, and put it right in your knees, or you can gather up your strap into a ball, stick it in your knees so that I know my knees are pressing together really hard and I'm not letting them wander off from each other. Now I'm going to take just my right leg and lift it up, squeezing in. In fact, use that belt or use something in that thigh so you have that awareness of squeezing those thighs together. Now flex that right foot up and down. Remember, if you have any issue, don't go so far down. But I'm not going this far down either. I'm keeping it to the square. For 4, 3. Keep squeezing your inner thighs strong. This is part of the exercise. Is to squeeze those inner thigh muscles hard and strong together. Good job. Now we're going to do a point for 4 counts. And 3, and flex for 4. Tighten your stomach muscles. Keep your shoulders down. 2, 3, now point for 2, 1, flex for 2, keep squeezing those inner thigh muscles. Now a single point and a flex and a point and a flex and a point and a flex and a point and release it down. Let's go with the other leg. Point for 8 counts. Come on, squeeze those inner thigh muscles. Make them work for you. 4 more, 3 more. 2, flex that foot, flex it and lift. 2, 3, keep it centered. Those legs are squeezing, those hips are square. 4 more, 3 more. 2, now point for 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3 and 4, flex. 1, 2, 3. In twos, point. 1, 2, and flex. Are you squeezing those thighs? Singles, point and flex, and point and flex, and 4. Come on, put that hands behind your back. If you need support, put your hands right under your hips. 2 more, 1 more. Now we're going to alternate those legs. 4, and we're going to go faster. Keep squeezing those inner thigh muscles. It's like you're flutter kicking straight up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Release. Can you open your legs wide? I was feeling my inner thigh hard on that exercise. Let's go back and forth. Keep your toes up so that the foot pivots with the knee. Toes and feet pivot together. 4 more. 3 more. With breath. 2 and 1. Put your feet down. Keep them solid. Hands come behind your back. We're going to come up and back. Just a tiny, it's called a half a crunch. And when I come up, I actually tighten the muscles right down, right here by my pelvic bone. This muscle is as strong as I can make it. It's the lower abdominal muscles. Push deep into that area. Pull. Try to pull the belly in as you come up. Let's go. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And hold it up as high as you can, just as high as you can. Pull the left leg up. Now tighten your stomach muscles even harder. Pull them down. Pull the other leg up. Drop the left leg. Drop the right leg and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. Tighten your stomach muscles. Pull them down towards that spine. Lift the right leg up. Lift the left leg up. Notice my body's not jerking. Drop the right leg, drop the left leg, and pulse. 2. We're going to do it 2 more times. Let's go. Left, up first. Tighten your abs. Grip them first. Grip. Pull up. Tighten and pull up. Drop the right, or left. Drop the right, and pulse. 2, 3. 1 more time. Hold it. Now we're going to lift the right leg up, and you're going to really grip down into your tummy and lift that left leg up. Hold it. Drop the right leg. Drop the left leg and rest. Let's let the body move back and forth. That exercise that we just did, it's really awareness of the abdominals, awareness of not letting the ribs arch or the body arch. Let everything go. Let it move. Let it go. Okay, so the next one, same, very similar. We're going to come up. It's about awareness. I'm going to put my hands back behind my head. Lift the left leg up. Lift the right leg up. Now, one leg is going to get long. One leg is going to stay on the floor. So I drop my back leg, my left leg. My right leg just goes straight out. Now, I am going to tighten my stomach muscles as hard as I can. And I'm going to lift that left leg up and hold it for 4, 3, 2, and drop and release. How did you do? I hope you guys did okay. Let's just let it go. Back and forth. Roll it side to side and let it move. We're going to do it again. Here we go. We're going to bring our hands behind if they're not already there. We're going to bring our left leg all the way out. Now, right now, I'm going to pull my tummy in and pull it and print it down towards the spine. It's like pulling down. Then with that power, I'm going to hover that other leg off the earth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Let your legs go back and forth. Whew. That is really a great exercise. It really is for this whole abdominal unit. It works from the upper part clear down to the lower part. And come back to the center. I'm going to come right back up. I'm going to place my hands behind my head. I'm going to lift my left leg up. I'm going to lift my right leg up to the sky. I'm going to come up with the whole upper body off the earth. Then I'm going to drop my legs down any amount where I don't arch this rib. These ribs are pressing down and together. Then I lift those legs up, and then I drop my upper body back down to the earth. 4 moves. It's 1, drop the legs, 2, lift the legs, 3, then drop the upper body, 4. We're going to do it with breath. So I breathe in 1. I exhale the legs down 2. Breathe in 3. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. You can go as low as you want, you guys, as long as you're not arching your back. Breathe in. Go down as high or as low as you need to go. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale down. Breathe in. Exhale. Draw those knees into your chest. Circle them all the way around. Reverse that circle. Reverse that circle. Good job. Drop those legs right to the floor. Put your hands right back behind your head. We're going to twist right from the upper thoracic spine. This is not my hips. Notice my knees don't move and my hips stay solid on the mat. It's my upper rib that moves to the left and moves to the right. And I try to get into those obliques, keeping my stomach tight. Don't let that tummy relax. We are using those muscles. 4 more. 3 more. 2. 1. And come back to the center and rest. I'm going to bring my legs up. I'm going to plant my hands down on the floor. I can put that towel under my hips if I need that extra support. And I'm going to circle just my lower part of my legs, trying to keep my legs as straight as I can, but I can also slightly bend the knees. But I want to stay right in my sacrum and my low back, nothing higher. So I'm not trying to go as close to my chest as I can, but I definitely want to stay there. Reverse the circle. And if you're having a struggle with your legs staying up, you can use your strap like this. Just stay within the sacrum and the low back. Make sure that you're not going further or harder and you're not straining in that back. It's the most important thing. You want to feel your stomach muscles working hard, really pulling in as you pull those legs towards that chest. It's like pulling your belly down and those legs come up, down and up, down and up. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. Bring those legs right back in. Give them a nice stretch in. A nice little gentle stretch. And drop the left leg and drop the right leg. Hands behind your head. We're going to do a combination. This time we're going to circle just the upper body in a rotation. A nice upper body circle. Try to keep your knees square and your hips square as we roll all the way around. Trying to isolate, squeeze that tummy, pull it deeper to your spine, and then reverse that energy. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Bring your left elbow to your right knee, and your right knee to your left elbow. Let's go. It's just opposites, right to left and left to right. Doesn't matter which side you started on. It's just opposites. Notice as I rotate my body, I'm trying to get my whole thoracic spine to wrap and move. Just lift back and forth. 2 more. Now you can stay here. This is a good way to move, or you can go harder and stronger by extending your legs out like a bicycle. Out and back. Let's go. 8. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. We're trying to do about 3 to 4 moves on one breath and exhale. Breathe in. If your breath is not matching mine, don't worry about it. Just breathe long and deep. Long and deep breaths. Let's do 4 more counts. 3 more counts. 2, 1, and rest, and rest. Oh, circle those legs. Always Let yourself release into that low back, especially if you're feeling any bit of strain in that back, which you should not, because I gave you a very beginning level to go to. And then let's lift those legs up, 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 up. Alternate a point and flex. Keep your legs strong. If you need back support, put your hands underneath your hips. We're going to hold those legs alternating, alternating. So if I put my hands under my sacrum, under my hips, it helps me support my back. So whenever you need that, please do it. Don't hesitate. Readjust your neck. If you let your neck come up, I want you to readjust that blanket on the head to keep the chin down. Let's go. 4 more. 3 more. Now circle the ankles. You can alternate a circle, reverse the circle. Let it go the other way. Woo, and open them up. Flex, point together, flex out, point together, flex out, point together. 4, 3, 2, keep it strong, keep those abs strong. 1 more. Now crisscross, keeping your ribs together, keeping your upper body still, still, still. Keep your hands right on your hips. 4, 3, 2, and flex out. 1, point together, flex, flex. Point together, flex out, point together. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Crisscross last time. Crisscross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest, and rest. Oh, let your legs just rock side to side. Let your body completely rest side to side. All right, so we're going to go into a double leg stretch, double leg stretch. So we came out with our legs. They were up in the air and they dropped down. You dropped them at a certain level. That's where those legs are going to on the double leg stretch. I round my body if I choose to lift my head up, or I can keep it on the mat. On the breath, I reach out. Exhale, and I come down. Try to draw your shoulders deeper to your rib cage here. They're not coming up by your ears. As I reach my hands out, my shoulders get stronger down towards my ribs. And then I exhale. There's a really strong upper body power as I reach out and back. Pull in on the breath. Exhale here. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in and exhale. Remember, if your breath doesn't match mine, just make sure you're going at your own breath and release. Circle those legs back and forth, side to side. Just let yourself rock. I pull my right knee up to my right armpit and my left knee up to my left armpit. Side to side, let it go. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. So we're going to go into a straight leg stretch. I'm going to come up again with my head. I'm going to draw my chin down towards my belly. I want to elongate the crown of my head. I'm going to hold on and I'm going to allow these legs to drop. But remember this, your choice, how far those legs go. They could be halfy distance, halfies. They can go all the way down. Just keep those legs straight because that's the name of the move. Straight leg stretch, straight leg. So where is your stretch to be straight? Where can I keep those legs completely stretched? I'm holding on, constantly holding on. Now, if I don't need to hold on, right, I'm just going to hold my hands behind my back and let those legs continue to move. More challenging, you don't have to do it. 4 more, 3 more. Now I'm going to double pump it. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Double pump, but don't let your body move. Keep your upper body solid, strong. Keep those abs pulling deeper to your spine. 2 more. Last one. Come up and rest. Woo! That was really challenging, huh? Right through those tummies, and the quads felt it. They are working. Don't think that you didn't feel those thigh muscles really strongly. They're working. We're going to do the same thing, except we're going to cross over, and I'm going to start with a very gentle start. So we come up. I'm going to bring my left hand to my head and my right hand on the floor. I'm going to cross over and switch. And notice I'm going to start with one leg at a time, always giving my head support as I cross over. Cross over. Now, if I don't need that hand, I'm going to put both hands on my head and very lightly on my head, I'm going to let my upper body cross over on the straight leg stretch. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And rest, that energy, rest. Can you just let your legs just plop side to side like you're moving in a hula hoop, but your legs are doing that hula hoop or a figure 8? Think of that side to side motion, and we kind of reverse. Let it move and drop your left leg, drop your right leg, and let your legs just plop left to right. Just let go of any residual buildup in your upper body, lower body, whatever. We're going to take our strap, and this will really help us really take that pressure off that quad if it was really straining or working. So I want to try to stretch out my left leg completely on the ground. I'm going to take this right leg and tick-tock it side to side, any amount, but keeping both hips on the mat. Notice I'm not letting my right hip come off the mat, especially when I come across the body. I want to keep those hips square. There's a great stretch in that hip flexor. Wonderful stretch when I keep that hip down on the ground. So how far to the side you go is up to you. Notice my right hand is off to the side. It's stabilizing my body, especially when I go to the right. I have stabilization. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to take this leg, circle it, start slow if you need to, and pause right off the chest. Breathe, come down and pause. Breathe, come down and pause. Breathe and pause. Breathe. Pause. 1 more time. Breathe and pause. Reverse. Other way. Pause right in the center. Now tighten your stomach muscles when you come up. I want you to feel your tummy pulling down to get this leg up. So when I come across, I pull my tummy in to get the leg up. 1 more time, pull the belly in to get the leg up. Last one, pull the belly in to get the leg up. Hold it, and just pulse that leg towards your chest, Good, now I'm gonna let go of the belt and just kind of pulse up as much as I can, trying to bring the bottom leg powerful into the earth, using the bottom leg to help pull this leg up, tighten stomach muscles harder and stronger for 4, 3, 2, and hold the belt, bend the knee, slide the other leg up, and circle both legs around. Just let it go. Reverse. So I'm going to roll to my left side, and I'm going to capture my toe. Notice I'm pulling that heel right to my buttock, stretching that quad, especially if it felt like it was really getting tight. Pull that toe back to the buttocks. Hold that stretch and breathe. And we're going to come right back to our spine, drawing that knee in. We're going to release this leg down to the ground. I'm going to slide my left leg up, capture the belt, put it on my leg. Now the bottom leg is powerful. There's a lot of power in keeping the calf down. And the reason why I know my calf is down because I feel it on the floor. But let's say I try to pull this leg up higher here. Notice my whole pelvic bone is tilted up, but notice my calf. It's off the ground. That means my pelvic bone is tilting up. When I bring that pelvic bone down neutral, this leg stays flat. That means that my stretch might not be big, it might even be here, but my bottom leg is on the ground. So be aware of that when you pulse this leg towards the chest. My pelvic bone stays neutral. It doesn't tilt up, nor does it tilt down. And then my range of motion might be very limited in this position. That's okay, because I want you to feel deeper down in that hip and ball joint of that hip. Not so much a hamstring, but more deeper down into that stretch. Let's go 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. I'm going to start to tick-tock the legs side to side with the awareness of my inner thigh, not letting my hips come off the mat. That's the most important thing. They're going to stay rooted down as I go side to side with any amount of motion. It doesn't matter as long as I'm aware where that hip is when I come across my belly. Keep it down and feel that wonderful stretch in that hip flexor, right up that hamstring, all the way out towards the heel, all the way as I come back and forth. Good job. Now I'm going to circle, and it starts slow, and then I pause right here by my chest, and I breathe. I exhale, and I breathe. Exhale. Take that next breath. Exhale. Breathe. Exhale. I'm not going faster than my breath. So the part of this exercise is stay within your breath. So if your breath is a shallow breathing, take a shallow motion and then pause, but wait for your next breath. Good job. And let's reverse that energy. Come down and around. Make sure you exhale when that leg comes up, because that exhalation is where that belly's pushing down. And pause. Breathe. Wait for your next breath. Always wait for that breath. One more time. Try to keep that hip on the ground as you come all the way across. One more time. Exhale when you come up. Pause. Let go of the belt and pulse it. Remember, sink that other leg deeper into the earth. This is powerful. We're just pulsing, keeping our hips neutral. Pulsing that leg up for 4, towards the chest. 3, 2, 1, and draw it in. Woo! And circle those legs. Let them go. Let them go. Reverse that circle. Reverse that circle. Remove that belt and remove anything you might have under your hips or your head. We're going to rock, but I'm going to take my legs and stretch them out. And I want to kind of get right into my low back first. So in fact, why don't you bend your knees on this? Get your low back to really push into the earth, right into that lumbar spine. And then give yourself a mighty rock all the way up. Take the belt, stick it on just your right foot. And then I want you to lift that leg up and scoop that belly in and feel your low back connect. Use your tummy. Feel it. Then stretch all the way back to the earth. We're going to come up. We're going to draw the foot down, like pushing down hard. I'm going to scoop my belly and tighten my tummy muscles and roll my spine up. And then sit up tall. Let's do that again. Think of every vertebra touching the earth. Scoop the belly in. Tilt the pelvic bone up to the sky. Roll into your low back first. Notice I don't have momentum. I'm really using my strength. Push that leg down. Drop the chin into your chest. Roll through your upper thoracic spine. Roll into your lower back. Roll up and lift tall. Let's go to the other leg, because each leg is a little different and has more power. Let's do that again. Lift the leg up. Scoop the belly in. Roll down in. Don't drop ever. Just roll slowly and back. Let's come up. Tuck the chin in. Always tuck the chin in. Roll the spine. Push that leg down. Let your arms follow that motion and then come up. All the way up. Let's do it again. Come down. Scoop the belly in. Roll, 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 roll. Come all the way back. Let your chin come to your chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Roll up through the spine and release. Okay, now remove your belt. Let's see if we can do that holding our both legs like a ball. Except this time my chin stays down to my chest like I'm holding a tomato. I hold that tomato and I roll and I come back. See if you can come into that low back first. Then the shoulder blades and then come up. Now some of you will keep your legs bent, and maybe some of you can